Hey, Coach. I hope can you give me a thumbs up if my video or my audio is okay? Can you tell me if my audio is okay? I'm going to be away from the camera over there, so I won't be able to read or see if anybody says my audio is off. So please let me know if you can hear me okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, cool. Okay, here we go, everybody. I'm a little early, I know, but it's going to take me a couple minutes here. Uh, Please remind me at the end of this live stream or towards the end when I'm talking and answering some questions about my son. I have some information about my son that I want to talk about. So if you guys can help remind me of that, that would be great. Um, the other day, my son told me, hey, I have some potatoes that have sprouts. And they said, would you like them? And I said, yeah. Well, these sprouts are very advanced. So let me show you this. These sprouts are very, very advanced. So these are ready to go in the ground. I don't want to wait till March 1st. So what I thought was, these are free potatoes. These didn't cost me anything, okay? There's 8 of them. And that's what I was planning to do here anyways. So what I'm doing is I'm going to remove them here from the package or from the bag. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the magic number is 8. Okay. So these all have sprouts. And what I want to do, I'm going to plant them right now so you guys can see how I do my potato tower planting. The whole idea behind potato tower planting is it's loose. Everything is fresh and loose. There's leaves. You can see I got leaves and straw in here. I have a 5-gallon bucket more to add, and I have some of my topsoil over there. So what I'm doing is I'm going to plant these now. I am set to have 65 to 75 degree weather for the next 10 days, which is going to put us near the end of February. Once we start getting into March, we start getting into sometimes 75, 80 degree weather. However, caveat, the one caveat is we do sometimes get a freeze between now and say April. If that's the case, that's not a problem because I'll just hill more dirt over the top. I have old blankets for the garden I can put over the top, cover it with a tarp. They will be fine. Potatoes are very hardy. So what I am going to do is I'm going to start by planting these russets, one in each corner. Okay. It's nice loose soil. The roots are going to go down. I've already tilled up underneath that and loosened the soil. So there's probably 4 or 5 inches of soil that in this compost that the roots can get down into easily. The shoots, the tubers are going to grow up and out because these are indeterminate. Russets grow up and out, not just level or horizontal. One's going to go in each corner, just like that. Okay? And then what's going to happen is, now I'm going to let me throw a little water on these real quick. Not a lot. Potatoes don't like to be drowned, okay? This is just a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bucket. Okay? That is all old hay and some cardboard that's composted in there. And leaves. Now, I will take my dirt. This is all the topsoil I got from when I dug up the subscriber garden. Okay, there's going to be that layer of soil plus the compost, okay? Now, what I'm going to do, because I put one of the potatoes in each corner, now I'm going to go side to side, end to end. So this one here will go there. This one here will go right across from it. And then these two will go towards the sides. So now what's going to happen is this whole thing, corners and sides, now has 8 full-grown potatoes in there. Russets. So now let me go grab another bucket full of my leaves and straw. So sit tight there. I did a short video. It will be coming out, I think, tomorrow. I mentioned in my live yesterday that I was going to be doing a pallet wood box for all of my compost and mulching needs for 2026, 2027. So that comes out tomorrow. It's just an 18-second. Here's what I did with my free pallet video. So here we go. I'm back in the New York groove. Dump that in there. Okay. Now I just spread that out. Now, let me get some more dirt on here. You know what? Let me do this first. Let me wet this down. Don't want a lot. I've only put about half a gallon on the whole thing so far. And now, I'm just going to come in and I'll sprinkle more topsoil. If you remember, if you watch the video where I built the tower, below the tower I dug down about 5-6 inches and cultivated it. So that ground below is pretty loose, which means the roots should have no trouble digging in. Okay. Not real happy about that clod of dirt there. That's all sod. Let me get rid of those roots. Boom. Okay. Hopefully everybody is camera's doing okay. Hopefully everybody's okay. I can't really see because of the sun glaring off the screen. Okay, so here's what we have, everybody. Now you can see I got about 9 inches full of potato and compost and dirt. Potato, compost, and dirt. Boom. Once these start to sprout, they will grow out the sides. And then I'll rehill them because, again, russets grow up and out. They're indeterminate. So I will eventually fill all the way up to here because this whole thing should fill up with potatoes to here. It's called hilling. If I was to do it in my garden, it would be called hilling. Give me 1 second while I extract that pricker out of my kneecap. There we go. All right. So like I said, 10 days. It's supposed to be 65 to 75. The coldest it's supposed to get is 40 over the next day or two. I'll just come out. I'll stuff a blanket down in here, put my tarps over it. This will be fine. And even if it's not, that's why I'm starting this early, because even if these die off, they were free potatoes. Don't care. I'll come back out. I'll dig this out and plant 8 more, and when it gets warm. But if I get 1 to 2 pounds per potato in here, that can be anywhere from 8 to 16 pounds of potatoes just from this one little tower.
Oh, you're not done out there? Oh, you're not done out there? You're not done?
Okay, everybody, I apologize for that. The sun was beating down on the phone. So I apologize. I came back into the room here, and I'll do the other stuff later. It's well into the 70s. You see me now. Okay, I apologize for that. All right, well, I was going to show you the potato planting. I'm sorry, the getting ready the pumpkin patch part. Oh well, sorry about that, everybody. A little minor glitch. Okay, so you saw how I did the potatoes. I'm just bringing my computer up real quick. So the potatoes are planted. They're all ready. Hopefully they grow as long as I keep them covered. Who else is here? Okay, I'm going to tell you about your son. I'm going to tell you about my son right now. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can everybody hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear my mouth, if you can hear me talk. Can you hear me now? Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, the phone, it's in the sun out there and it's very warm out today, and the sun beats on the phone and it shuts it down. I didn't realize it had shut down. Anyways, hey Grant's Faithful. I don't know who Grant's Faithful is, but hopefully we can make connections. Everybody wants to go check him out. That would be great. Anyways, now that we're back inside, it's cooler in the house. Everybody calm down. It's okay. Technology happens. So, if you didn't see the end of that, I have my 2 layers of potatoes. There are 8 russet potatoes, and I said that they were free from my son. So if they die out on me, they were free potatoes. It didn't cost me anything. I assume they're going to continue to grow because I had stuff growing right into January before I pulled those up, remember? And it was colder then. I'm only supposed to be, the lowest is supposed to be in the next week or 2 is 40 degrees. And then I have blankets and I have tarps. I can go out and throw stuff over it and keep the frost off it, and they will be fine. So that's it. The potato tower is planted. And then what's going to happen is, as those potatoes grow up and out, every time they sprout out of the ground, I'll give them a day or 2 to absorb the sun. More comes out. I'll toss more leaves and straw and dirt on top till I get to the top. And then that'll just fill in over the spring and late spring with potatoes. And I'm really looking forward to that. Because if that can get me 20 pounds of early potatoes, either 10 to 20 pounds of early potatoes, then what I would do is I would take those potatoes out. I would chit and try to sprout some of them for the fall. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to get back in over here. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Can everybody hear me now? Tell me if you can hear me. Okay, good. So, Potatoes are ready. I was just gonna get ready to open up the tarp, put down the second tarp for the subscriber garden area. That's going to be from Merle from Hearth and Home. She sent me the white and the black pumpkins. They're gonna be planted there. I'll have to do that after this. I'll get that secure and just show you in a video sometime. It's just too warm and the sun beats down on the phone and shuts it down. Okay. So that said, with that said, two quick announcements. The first one is I do have a surprise video coming out. I know I keep talking about that. Hold on 1 second, please. Give me 1 second. I feel like I'm in a dungeon in here. There, okay, a little better. I have a surprise video coming up. It's exciting for me. May not be for you, but it is exciting to me. That should be out this weekend, maybe. To me, it's an exciting time. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer, you've been added as a standard. You got a wrench or a shield or whatever it is now. Anyways, so watch out for that surprise video. It's gonna, to me, it's exciting. It's gonna be exciting for Okies Eden. So stay tuned. It's cool. It's really cool. Now, the next step. People have asked, does my family get involved? Does my wife want to come on screen at some point? Which she said she will. What about my son? He has a garden. Is he ever going to do a video? So yes, my son and I are working out a live stream for over at his house. My garden is pretty much ready to plant, and it'll all be ready to be full on planting in March into early April. I'll have no trouble meeting that. I'm way ahead of schedule, you know, barring any issues. But my son is ready to, he's gonna tear his fence down because he wants to expand and move some stuff around. And then we're gonna take my tiller over someday and we're going to work in his garden. And it's gonna be a live stream. And what's going to happen is we're going to work on breaking the ground. He has a couple, he built a couple for me, but he does building too. He does woodwork. And he's gonna be doing, he's got some more planter boxes. We're gonna get those ready, but we're gonna do a bunch of his garden prep, and then I'm gonna interview him after we work for 20 or 30 minutes. People can watch. I will probably bring the iPad over, depending on we're gonna try to do it on a cooler day so it doesn't shut down, because I wanna be able to interview him out in the garden. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I hope you guys are too. You finally get to meet the evil spawn of Okies Eden. You get to meet one of the children, and you may be, I don't know, you may be surprised. You have no idea what you just got yourself into. But no, it'll be fun. He's really looking forward to it. And he's actually texted me a few times today with some ideas for that. So I'm looking forward to that. I've wanted to have my family get involved more. And we kind of didn't do it because when I first started, first we wanted to make sure that this was a viable platform for me. That was I going to even get monetized on it? Was I going to, you know, continue? Was I going to stick with it? I didn't want to start out and get 6 months in and have 2 subscribers and just pull the plug on it and then already have them in videos and stuff. That wouldn't have been worthwhile. But now that we are monetized, now they'll come on board and start to do stuff. So yeah, you guys will got a really great property. His garden did really well last year. It wasn't as good as mine because I'm Okie. I'm Okie and he's not. So Okie has the great garden. My son has a garden that's okay, but it's not Okie's garden. So you get to meet my son. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, JC. Appreciate it. So I hope that's kind of cool that you guys are looking forward to that. We're hoping for next week, as long as everything goes well. We'll probably take an hour, hour and 15 minutes. Like I said, we're gonna start by using the tiller, digging it up. Then we'll be talking about what he's gonna be growing. We'll interview him. And then he even agreed to, he'll stand in front of the camera and we can, you can ask him questions. So, but I'm gonna say this only once. Ask at your own risk. If you ask him a question, he's gonna give you an answer. You may not like the answer, okay? But he will be he'll be brutally honest. So, but yeah, no, he's excited about it. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to I'll continue to show updates on the potato tower. Next Tuesday, I should have my asparagus crowns. And what we'll do is we will dig that earth up and process it. And then I'll plant my asparagus crowns. And you'll see that in motion. And then I'll have some potatoes and my asparagus planted pretty much before March. And then they'll get a head start, and I can always cover them in cold weather, so they will be okay. Asparagus are hardy anyways. They're perennials. They last in the winter up north. They're gonna last in the winter down south. So, you know, we don't get the brutal weather from up north. Everything here will be fine. So that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna see me and my son, two rednecks using power equipment. There may or may not be some kind of adult beverages involved. I can neither confirm nor deny, but there may be. But we have a good time. We work well together. Have a really good relationship with my kids and my wife. So, hey, Edward. Edward, feel free to connect with all these people here. GHING vlog, same thing. Grant's Faithful Journey. Please feel free to connect. We do a live on Friday evening, and that's more of a grow your YouTube garden. So if you want to make some connections and if you need watch hours or you want to talk about growing your YouTube channel, Friday we do all that. So feel free to show up Friday. I'll do a community post, but I should have a live post up already. If not, I will do it after this. So, hey, there's Cooking Beauty. How you doing, Cooking Beauty? So yeah, we're real excited about it. My son's excited about it. I've tried to talk him into doing a channel, but honestly, he just won't have the time. He just got back from taking that. He is now internationally accredited firefighter, and he's nationally accredited paramedic, which he's been for a while, just not the international firefighter, but now he is internationally. He could go in the world anywhere and as a firefighter. Not that he will, but. So he passed that the other day. I'm spinning. I just checked. I have 100 megabytes upload and download and about 45 upload. So I don't think it's my computer. Maybe it is. But anyways, am I spinning for anybody else? Am I spinning for anybody else? Thank you, Misty. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a 2-week course, and when I say 2 weeks, it is literally he starts on a Saturday, and they work Saturday through the weekend. They stay at the dorms at the fire company, and they go for 2 weeks. So, hey, Milk and Honey. So that's all done. So now that that's done and we're back to our regular schedule with my grandson, I watch him one night a week. That's tomorrow night. I have some other stuff going on tomorrow. That's why I moved it till today, doing the live stream here, because I won't be able to do it tomorrow. So, but next Tuesday we'll plant asparagus, and if it's not too warm out and shuts the phone down, we will be working in the, I'll show you the pumpkin patch where that's ready to go. Yeah, I'm looking at my stuff right now and I'm not spending it all, so I'm assuming, because I have all that updated internet, I have a brand new Generation 6, what do you call those, routers, that does 3,000 square feet. I mean, it's right over the other side of the wall. So I should be okay. Having a very good day. So hopefully everybody can connect here. I see some new people coming in. That's awesome. Anybody with a blue shield now, feel free to jump in and go check these channels out, and hopefully they'll be there Friday. I heard from, I believe Juliet, Coach Juliet Eden, is doing very, 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 very well with her hours. Oh wow, thank you, Cooking Beauty. Cooking Beauty, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. She just gifted me a little bit of money, which is great. That will probably go into some more fencing or trellis work. But yes, Coach Juliet Eden, if you get a moment, I'm going to do a shout out sometime this week, but she's trying to finish up at least her 3,000 hours. She's getting close. She's ready to break over 2. I hope she doesn't mind me saying that. But if you can go watch even just one video over the next couple days, I'm sure she would appreciate that. If you don't follow her, go check her out. We're trying to get her monetized. I think at my count right now, we might be 4 or 5 people in this community by the end of the month could be monetized, at least partially monetized. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. So you're welcome, Coach. Fairbricks is here. Fairbricks is, I'm trying to figure out Fairbricks. I don't think he sleeps. I think he's like Chuck Norris. He doesn't sleep, he waits. Karen is 250 hours short. Short of 3,000 or short of 4,000, Karen? So Karen needs 250. Okay, Karen. If people want to go help Karen out, I'm sure she would appreciate it. I would appreciate it because I want to see as many people get monetized in this family as much as possible. 3,000. Awesome. So let's rock and roll. I'll do a shout out for Karen and for Coach Juliet Eden. You know, Coach Juliet Eden, does everybody know that we're cousins? I don't know if anybody knew that or not, but Coach Juliet and I are cousins. But that's 2 more people. That'll be 2 more people if we can get them over that finish line. I see Tiffany is here from, and Zed's here. Hey Zed, how you doing? Zed's very supportive. Go support Zed too, Chef Zed. She does a lot of lives. She's worked hard. She's got a great cooking channel. She's a really great person. Poetic Tears got monetized, so she's already done for February, so that's awesome. Oh, let me tell you something, Coach. I think I'd rather be related to your family than yours to mine. Trust me on that one. But yeah, between Coach and Karen, both really good channels, very supportive. They're always in the lives. They're always commenting on videos. There's been some comments. I did that one where the English accent, where it announced my cooking video. That was just AI. That was through YouTube. I got a message the other day and it said it's VO, VEO, I think it is. The VO platform is now on YouTube. So what you can do is you can just tell it what you want. So all I said was, hey, use this picture, give me an English accent announcing my cooking video Sunday. That's all I did. And it came back and it did that English accent thing. But it was pretty funny. Give you a moderator, Cooking Beauty. But there are so many good channels. You could just go on and on. You could go on and on listing these, who to follow here. This whole Juliet, Coach Juliet and I we emailed back and forth a couple times this morning, and you know, this really is an excellent community, and it just keeps growing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's going to help everybody. It really is. It's going to help everybody with their hours, with their subs. Anybody that contacts me now, if they, out of the blue, if I get a new subscriber, I say, hey, come to Fridays Live, because if you're trying to grow, Friday's the time you want to be there. Make some new connections, make some new friends. People can trade playlists and help each other out. And so hopefully we'll have some new people showing up this week. And be prepared, everybody, to trade off on playlists and possibly make some good, solid, legal connections inside of Facebook. Cooking Beauty sent me a medal for 50 joules. Okay, so I was given homework by Tiffany. Oh, Vangirl Cheryl's here. I think it's going to be around 6. It could change, Grant, off and on. It all depends on my schedule. So it might be 4, it might be 5, it might be 6. I try to do it early in the evening, so after people get home, they can maybe write down some people they want to connect with. Then they have the whole weekend to decompress from work, relax on their weekend. If they want to go make 4 or 5 connections, they have the time to do it. They don't have to rush through and do it at once, because you don't want to rush making connections. You want them to be organic connections where you search the channel out, you watch a few videos, you make sure you like them, you make a comment, so on and so forth. Central Standard Time, Grant. So if it was 6 p.m. here, it'd be 7 p.m. Eastern. I may have to change it a little earlier this week. I'm not sure yet. But I will announce on a community post an hour or 2 prior, just so people know, and I'll change it on the actual live stream, because I have a couple things that might conflict later in the evening. Oh, so anyways, Tiffany from Have Fun in Nature gave me some homework in my last live, because I've been wondering, what are gifts and jewels and flowers and everything? Well, I guess what it is when you have that option where you can send somebody flowers or gifts or whatever, I guess they turn into rubies or something per YouTube. And I believe, 100 or 1,000 rubies is a penny. So as these jewels keep getting added and these little gifts keep getting added, YouTube's keeping track of that. So that's the quick, very little research done answer. But it does accumulate over time. So thank you for those. Those are really nice gifts. Appreciate it. Oh my goodness, we have quite a few people in here. So anyways, does anybody have any, 1,000 equals $1? Okay, Natty, thank you. Thanks for clearing that up. Yes. So 1,000 equals $1. Cool. Cool. Hey, devotionals. Oh my goodness. It is warm out there. I mean, I was out there for a while prepping for this, and then I'm waiting for a shipment to come in, and then I got I babysat my grandson this morning, so it's been go, go, go right up till the time of the live stream. And then tomorrow night I have him overnight, and then my daughter-in-law comes home, and then I swap out with her so she can come home and take a nap if she has to, and then I'll turn my grandson over to his mom. See you later, Misty. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. But there you go. Have fun in nature. My homework assignment is done. Tiffany, the homework is done. I am tired. I don't need a nap. No, I don't need a nap. I'm good. I'm going back out after this because I have the tarp out there. I got to get it secured to the ground. It's supposed to be windy tomorrow, but I'm good. I mixed up a bunch of hamburger with some new spicing I'm trying, and they're in the freezer just getting a little bit, so they're a little hard. They're not completely frozen, and then they just do better on the grill. I'm gonna get that grill piping hot in about an hour, and those babies are gonna get slapped on there. Oh, I got an A+, cool. Got an A+. Hopefully everybody got to see that tuna recipe. That was from Natty's here. She did the recipe of the crustless salmon pie. I would make the salmon. My wife doesn't like salmon, so she said use tuna, so I did. I have a recipe coming out Sunday night again at 5. It's from, my son got gifted the Harry Potter cookbook. So if there's any Harry Potter fans here, you might want to go check that. But he got gifted 2 of them. 2 people got him one, and they didn't check with each other first. So he gave one to me. So I don't watch Harry Potter. My wife and son love Harry Potter. So I chose a recipe out of the Harry Potter, and that's going to be coming out this Sunday. So 5 p.m. Central Standard Time this coming Sunday will be a dish made from the Harry Potter cookbook. It looks, if I can get it to taste and look like it does in the book, I'll have to show a picture of it in the book. It looks just fabulous. So I'm hoping that comes out nice. And then Granny's Southern Corner, she did a video the other day with 2 or 3 blueberry pie type recipes. And so I told her I'm gonna be making one of those. So next week when I go to the grocery store, I'm gonna pick up the stuff for the blueberry pie. And then she was nice enough to message me the recipe, and I'll do that on the following Sunday. Because I don't always wanna just do savory stuff. I also wanna do, desserts and things like that. So this week is a savory dish out of the Harry Potter cookbook at 5. The following Sunday will be some kind of blueberry pie with sour cream and everything else in it. And then a week after that, I hope to do Merle from Hearth and Home. She did a Hungarian mushroom soup. I love mushrooms. I want to try the Hungarian mushroom soup. I want to use her recipe, and I'll tag her in the video. But Me Too moments. I saw it in the theater. Yep. Yeah, Hen House. Yes. Granny Southern Corner. Very nice. She sent me the mug, and she sent me a sticker. So funny part is, she sent me a sticker and a mug. She only sent Coach Juliet Eden. She only sent her a sticker. So I'm not gonna say Granny's playing favorites, or I'm not saying I don't play those games. I'm not saying she likes me more than Coach Juliet, but she did send me a big tall tumbler cup. So I'm just saying. But I think she did send Juliet one though. But anyways. Hey, I can't help it if I'm somebody's favorite. It's not my fault. Yeah, and I have my stickers. I already gave some to my kids. So I had these. My granddaughter saw them. So I cut off 4 to give to my daughter, son-in-law, and my 2 grandkids. And my granddaughter, she loves stickers. So as soon as I gave them to her, she took one and she put it on her wrist. So it looks like, kind of like, remember Wonder Woman? She had those bracelets, the magic bracelets that dodged bullets and stuff. And she put it right over her wrist and she wore it the whole time she was here. So my granddaughter, she's a piece of work. She's funny. Her birthday's coming up here pretty soon. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, Juliet knows I'm kidding, because I think Granny even sent her one. But that's just been a running joke between Coach, Juliet, me, and Granny, so. But yeah, Granny's got a great channel. Coach's got a great channel. Contact Coach Juliet. Email her. She said she wants to start doing the creator stuff where she'll interview you and then she'll do a 15-minute video and release it. She's looking for people to interview and she does a really good job. So if you guys get a chance, I would highly recommend getting in on the ground floor. Let her help you. She can help you to grow. But yep, all in on the fun. That's right, Coach. And that's one thing that I do like about this community. Everybody, we've known each other now for quite a few months on this platform. Some of you guys have known each other longer than that. And once you get to kind of know each other's mannerisms and their temperaments and stuff, you know what you can say and what you can't say. And you can joke around. And people know what I like and what I don't like. And they know that I just like to be a goof. So we just joke around and mess around. I'm serious when it comes to trying to create food and feed my family. But everything else to me is pretty much funny. But anyways, everybody, I think with that said, I'm going to call this one. I'm in the commercials. You're in the commercials. I'm not sure what that means. That I don't know if I missed something. Wendy, Hardknack. Wendy's here from Hardknack Farms. Wendy says, hello, I am in the commercials. You made it into commercials? Yep, good old Wendy and her husband up there. Yep, they're in ads. We are hitting ads. Well, I can't help it. Okies is a household name now. I'm talking international name. If I go to the airport right now, I have people just following me around, trying to switch their flight to get on my flight so they know where I'm going and they can hang out with Okie. I mean, I can't. I'm sorry, Natty, but I can't stop that. I am sorry. I'll talk to YouTube about that. That's right. I'm kind of a big deal, just like the Anchorman. I'm kind of a big deal. Thank you, Hardknack, for putting those in there. Wendy put up a bunch of names. But anyways, everybody have a great day. I got to get outside because I do want to finish up a few things. And then I got to throw some burgers on the grill so I can do some smash burgers, homemade smash burgers. Yeah, I probably do owe people money. No, people know me. They know I'm pretty stingy with my money. My dad used to say when I opened my wallet, moths would fly out. But yeah, I got paparazzi. I have pepperoni in the fridge. I don't have paparazzi though. Anyways, thanks for everybody being here. I appreciate it. We will see you Friday night if you have a chance to stop in, even for 5 minutes. See if you can make some connections, hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna have a couple topics to talk about, and then I'll do 2 plans for the week and people I wanna shout out. Other than that, have a great day. Thanks for being here. Peace out, everybody.